Welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. The GOP has finally elected a speaker. Representative Mike Johnson gained enough votes Wednesday afternoon to earn the speaker's gavel. This comes 3 weeks after former Speaker Kevin McCarthy was ousted. Now, Johnson has been a vocal supporter of former President Donald Trump and was a key congressional figure in the failed efforts to overturn the 2020 election. The Addictive Channel's Karen Kafa has the latest.
House Republicans with a vote Wednesday on their fourth nominee to replace Kevin McCarthy as Speaker.
Today is the day that House Republicans will humbly look in our hearts and elect Mike Johnson as Speaker of the People's House.
And this time, closing the deal.
The challenge before us is great, but the time for action is now, and I will not let you down.
Late Tuesday, Louisiana Republican Mike Johnson emerged as the latest pick to wield the gavel after a wild day that saw House Majority Whip Tom Emmer win the nomination and hours later drop his bid, lacking support to win a floor vote. Johnson, an attorney with a focus on constitutional law, was first elected to the House in 2016, serving on the House Judiciary and Armed Services Committees.
Mike Johnson is a good man, and I think as you saw last night, that we are ready for a leader.
He's a tremendous congressman.
An ally of former President Donald Trump, Johnson was a key congressional figure in failed efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries critical of Johnson's record, but open to finding ways to work together.
All Mike Johnson will need to do is to meet us in a bipartisan way, in that fashion, and we'll be able to work together whenever and wherever possible.
Members of both parties eager to get back to work.
We need to get after the mission, and I feel excited that Mike Johnson's the guy that can bring us together and get us back focused on what we said we would do.
In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries feels Johnson is an extremist. Take a listen.
I don't know Mike Johnson well. Based on his track record, he appears to be an extreme right-wing ideologue. Mike Johnson wants to criminalize abortion care and impose a nationwide ban. Mike Johnson was one of the chief architects of trying to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. Mike Johnson also wants to end Social Security and Medicare as we know it. Those are extreme views, and House Democrats will push back aggressively against that.
Johnson, a former chairman of the Republican Study Committee, is a socially conservative lawyer and an evangelical Christian. Special counsel Jack Smith has granted Mark Meadows immunity in the case against former President Trump for trying to overturn the 2020 presidential election. That's according to a new report from ABC News, which also says that Meadows has met with federal prosecutors several times. He told investigators that he did not believe the 2020 election was stolen and that he thinks Trump was dishonest in claiming victory. The exact nature of the deal Meadows has made with the prosecutors is not clear. Meadows' attorney has not commented on the matter. And a study published in the British Medical Journal has found that ultra-processed foods may be as addictive as cigarettes or even heroin. Foods like ice cream, chips, french fries, soda, and cakes and cookies, they're all high in fat, carbohydrates, and sugar with little to no nutritional value. According to the study, the combination of refined carbohydrates and fats has a super addictive effect on the brain's reward system. In total, researchers say 14% of adults and 12% of children are addicted to ultra-processed foods. And thanks so much for joining us for AC 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.